Are you having fun, or do you wish you were at home? Having fun. Look at you. All right, Evie, are you ready to go home? You want to go see Daddy and Sissy?
We are going to make bracelets for Ev because she's sick.
Good job, baby. You're doing so good, Evie. All right, you guys, we have been here in the ER for about an hour now. We got all settled. Her pediatrician came with us. Just wanted to make sure that they knew all of the information and knew exactly what she needed. He wasn't concerned about her now, like I was saying as I was frantically getting into the car. He said right now she's okay. She was breathing good. Her oxygen stats were good. It was just resting stridor. And so he's like, now I'm not worried, but it's like 3 or 4 hours from now that I get worried, because that would be like midnight, 1, 2 a.m. And so that's what he was worried about. So that's why he's like, I'm just gonna go down there with you, just make sure that they have all the information, they're good. So he helped us get all checked in, and then he gave the doctor all the information that he had, that he saw. She was doing much, much better by the time we got here, which is normal because of the cold air in the car. That is one misconception with Croup and with stridor. You do not want you do not want hot mist, you want cold. So cold air, cold mist humidifier, heat is not good. Think about it this way, stridor and Croup is your vocal cord swelling. So heat swells and cold shrinks, right? So that's what you need to do. You need to shrink the vocal cord so she can breathe. My awesome parents met me down here. There's Mimi and Papa. And Ev, how are you feeling, baby girl? Good. She's just been smiling and just so happy to have one-on-one attention. There was just a little bit of stridor still, and so the ER doc said that he wanted to give her, it wasn't like full-blown epinephrine. He said it was, do you guys remember what it was called? It was just like a, yeah, it was like a smaller, not as intense version of epinephrine. So that helped a lot to clear it. There's still a little bit of stridor there. That medication only stays in our system for an hour and a half to 2 hours. So they're gonna keep us here to observe. It is currently 10:30 p.m. And we're just gonna stay here, and they're just gonna observe her for a couple hours. They're gonna see if the stridor comes back. If it does, they said they'll probably do another breathing treatment on her. Right now, she is just a happy girl playing on Mimi's phone. Hey, what are you watching? That's pretty cool. She really is so happy. What do you think, Memes?
She's a pretty sweet girl.
She's such a sweet girl. And the guy who came in to do her breathing treatment talked just like the characters on Peppa Pig, and she thought that was awesome. Then the two of them talked about Peppa Pig, the whole breathing treatment. She thought that was pretty cool. So I'm feeling really good. I'm not feeling stressed at all. I feel like we're in a good place. I feel like I'm happy that we're here so that she's in the best hands, and we're just going to watch her and monitor for the next several hours and see. Those monitors seriously bring back like NICU PTSD for real. Like you heard it and you just like immediately like turn towards it. But yeah, so this is what we're doing. That was a really long rambling update. I'm sorry. She's happy, she's good. We're just waiting it out now. How you doing, baby girl? Are you doing better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you having fun, or do you wish you were at home? Having fun. Do you like being the only sissy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks this is pretty cool, guys. She's got to play with Mimi's phone. She hasn't had to share it. Her wheezing is officially gone. She still has that croup cough. We just heard from the doctor. He came in. They're going to transfer her to the observation unit. So she doesn't really need to be in the ER at this point, but she also doesn't need to be admitted at this point. So they have kind of an in-betweener. It's called the observation unit. We're gonna go stay there. He said minimum of 4 hours, but probably an overnight stay, just to see how she's doing, because he's like, of course she's doing great. She's got the epinephrine in her, but that'll wear off in like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So they want to see how she's doing at that point. That's the halfway point, and then 4 hours it's completely out of her system. So they just want to make sure that she's doing well before they send her home. And I would prefer to be here than be at home. I'm gonna be a basket case stressing over her at home. Either way, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping here and I'm not sleeping at home because I will literally just stay up all night and stare at her and make sure she's okay. So I would rather be here and have the doctors doing all of that, and we can just know that she's in good hands and she's getting the care she needs. She's happy. It's 10 after 11 p.m. now, so. Are you gonna get to ride in that wagon right there? That's pretty cool. Look at you. She thinks that's pretty. Oh, you got a panda bear? What? This is like the coolest place ever. Okay, we're officially in Evie's new room, and our cute nurse that's gonna be taking care of us all night follows us. So that made my heart happy. She was super excited to take care of Evie. And she gave Evie this bear, which is Evie's love language, is stuffed animals. She thinks it's pretty awesome. What are you naming that panda? Panda the panda? Or Pandy the panda?
Panda.
So steroids give kids energy. So they just listened to her again, and there's no Strider anymore. And she's doing good, huh, baby girl? I'm so proud of how brave you are. Love you.
Love you.
All right, guys, we are all settled in. She is watching Cinderella on her big old TV. She's doing really good. She's still got a really bad croup cough. So they want to check her 4 hours from like 11 o'clock. So that would be 3 a.m. They're going to just make sure she's still doing okay. And I think that we're staying the night. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is where we will be sleeping tonight. Tyson's at home with the other girls. They're all doing good. No one has any symptoms or anything. So as of yet, cross your fingers and say a prayer that no one else gets it. But we are just going to snuggle up in bed, watch Cinderella, and I will update you guys tomorrow on everything. Good morning, everybody. Ev, how did you sleep last night?
Good.
Good? She coughed all night long. I don't know how she slept good. I think we both got very minimal sleep. But the nurses came and they kept checking on her. Her Strider is completely gone. So you guys remember there's different symptoms. Here comes the doctor. Okay, sorry. The doctor came in right when I was giving you guys a little update. They've listened to her this morning. There's no Strider. What I was saying was Strider is that gasping for air. So like that's Strider. Croup is the cough. Huh, baby? And she still has the croup cough. But the Strider is gone. She's doing a lot better. She's doing great right now. Yeah, doing great. And she has her, what did you name this? Polar Bear the Panda Bear. I love Polar Bear the Panda Bear. So she's doing really good. I think we're just both exhausted and we're gonna sleep way better at home. So I talked to the doctors this morning and they think it's great if we go home. They said we did all the right things. We wanted to make sure that this did not turn into what Indy had a year or so ago, a little over a year ago. And that's why we took all the precautions that we did, and we came in before it got really bad, and that's, you know, that's what you gotta do with this. So, are you ready to go home? Do you wanna see Sissies and Daddy? Your pull-up is wet? Yeah, I bet it is. She's drinking a ton of orange juice here. So we're gonna get ready and we are gonna go home. But you guys, Intermountain Healthcare, Provo Hospital, these guys have been unbelievable. Like, I have felt so informed. I have felt so cared for. They have been so kind. They have been patient. They have explained things. I have not felt rushed at all. Like, sorry about that. They have seriously been amazing. So we are grateful for this, you know, the medical care that we have here, and that this little baby girl is doing so good. So should we go home? Yeah. Okay. All right, Evie, are you ready to go home?
Yeah.
Tell Nanny what you named the panda bear and sisters.
Still got a little cough, but are you feeling better?